Prepárense para una aventura épica más allá del horizonte. Esta semana en Más Cine te llevamos al paraíso hawaiano para la premiere mundial de Moana 2. Acompáñanos en una travesía inolvidable y descubre todos los secretos de la película. Entrevistas exclusivas con Auli'i, quien le da la voz a Moana. Dwayne La Roca Johnson nos habla desde la alfombra azul. Los directores nos revelan los secretos y nos cuenta a lo que inspiró esta increíble historia. Y te presentamos al nuevo personaje que encontrarás en Moana 2. Además, descubriremos cómo fue los primeros días de Ariana Grande en el set de Wicked. El villano de Sonic regresa en la segunda parte y nos cuenta sobre lo que debemos esperar. Y Minecraft tiene una película y los protagonistas nos dan un primer vistazo. Si eres fan del terror, Hugh Grant se convierte en hereje. Quédate con nosotros para que tengas todos los detalles. Bienvenidos a este programa súper especial de Más que Cine.
Aloha amigos, saludos y bienvenidos a una nueva edición de Más que Cine. El día de hoy estamos en un programa especial desde Hawái con la cobertura del lanzamiento de la nueva aventura de Walt Disney Animation Studios, Moana 2, una aventura increíble que llega a cartelera esta semana. Vinimos aquí a conocer un poquito más de esta película, a conversar con sus protagonistas, con el equipo de dirección y hoy tenemos muchísima más información para ustedes. Además, todo lo que se vivió en esta premiere mundial. Pero hay también información de lo que pasa en la pantalla grande y ya está en cartelera Wicked y lo que vamos a ver es un reportaje de cómo fue el primer día de grabación de Ariana Grande en esta gran historia que ya está en los cines y los críticos y el público la están amando.
The sound that this perfume bottle makes, I really need you to hear it.
First week is going great. We've worked Ari to the bone. Let's think about the things that we've done this week.
Come on.
Freestyle comedy.
Can't get rid of that. Why are we both?
She's jumped on beds,
Give me a best.
fallen off of banisters.
But not during the stunt.
Yeah, not in the movie.
I nailed the
She just
stunt.
fell off the banister. Emotional scenes.
You're beautiful.
We've done dance, props, and special effects. Got hit in the face with a newspaper.
Yes.
All on heels.
All in heels.
I'm always nervous about doing anything in their heels.
No.
And they said anything we can do in our bare feet, we can do in heels.
better. We're used to it. It's more foreign for our feet to not have big heels on.
Shooting again.
Wicked.
Y a mis espaldas es donde está la alfombra azul del estreno de Moana 2. Por supuesto, los principales actores y también invitados especiales desfilaron por esa alfombra. Y desde aquí vamos a presentarles nuestra primera entrega de noticias del día de hoy.
Warner Bros. Lanzó el trailer del film Minecraft, basado en el juego del mismo título, protagonizada por Jason Momoa, Jack Black y Emma Myers, entre otros. La cinta sigue un grupo de inadaptados que son teletransportados a un mundo cúbico, donde la imaginación reina. Para regresar a casa, deberán embarcarse en una gran aventura junto con un aliado inesperado. Minecraft llegará a cines en abril del 2024. Disney estrenó el tráiler de su próximo film, Mufasa, El Rey León. La película se centrará en Mufasa, un cachorro perdido y abandonado que tendrá una segunda oportunidad con una nueva familia. Este conocerá a Taka, otro león destinado a ser el siguiente líder en la manada. Junto con él, Mufasa comenzará un viaje lleno de aventuras que formarán un nuevo destino. Ese miércoles pasado se le otorgó la estrella en el Paseo de la Fama al actor Ralph Macchio. El actor legendario de Karate Kid fue acompañado junto con sus coestrellas Tamlyn Tomita, quien interpretaba a Kumiko, y William Zabka, quien hizo de Johnny. Todo un reencuentro con sabor a la década de los 80.
Y vamos a continuar con estas imágenes increíbles de la bella Hawái, esta isla Ohana, una de las principales de la región. Y desde aquí vamos a conocer información de una película que ha sido muy esperada, la secuela de Sonic. Hoy tenemos un detrás de cámara para conocer quién regresa como villano, ese que ustedes disfrutaron en la primera entrega y que ahora está de vuelta.
Sniff it. You sniff it. They put it in there. This grab, yank. Okay. Bam, sniff, throw. Let's do this! We are shooting Sonic 3, and I just cut Jim Carrey's hair on camera. It was so much fun. And he wanted me to do it, and he showed me a lot of trust. I've had this hair for a year and a half. You're gonna have to get some spots for me here, buddy. I got you. Yes.
Welcome back.
Doctor is back.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Bueno, aquí ya todo se prepara para ese gran estreno de Moana 2 al aire libre. Pero ahora vamos a hablarles de un tráiler que salió esta semana, Minecraft, esta nueva película basada en el popular videojuego. Pero lo que le presentamos ahora es información detrás de cámaras para conocer un poco sobre esta historia que cuenta en su elenco a uno local aquí de Hawái, Jason Momoa, y también de Jay Black.
We first started talking about making a movie over a decade ago. We really wanted to honor the world.
It's super fun to see everything, all the details. And I can't wait to see it all come alive on the screen.
It is an open world. As a kid playing Minecraft, it always felt so big.
This game has been loved by millions all over the world for years now.
Minecraft, it's coming to life.
All right, let's do it. And Minecraft is full of opportunities for adventures. Each person's journey is different.
When we were developing this into a film, we just thought, let's bring our fun story. It's very intentional that this movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie.
A Minecraft movie takes place in the real world and the Minecraft universe. You see Steve wishing he was able to just do whatever he wants and let his imagination run wild.
I play Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison.
He has this history of being this great video gamer from the 80s.
And he's been holding on to that, and he hasn't moved past that life when he was on top.
He's a huge fan of Pink. He looks good. Right now, he's definitely this burnout who got fame from a very young age, and I don't think he's ever had a hug.
So what about you? What are you on the lam?
A handler is like basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it.
He literally has to create to survive.
Great. Now it's dark.
All players have this experience of the first night.
Very quickly, the sun sets and things change dramatically.
They really did not hold back. We have zombies. Oh, and the skeletons.
And we shouldn't forget the most famous Minecraft mob, the Creeper. It's been really exciting taking things that are part of the community's lives and trying to adapt it.
You're gonna love how beautiful this world has become using all of the elements of the video game.
Everything's cubic, so square trees, square fruit, square trunks, square grass, square flowers.
The players had a big influence on the movie. We asked Mumbo Jumbo to help us. He wound up building quite a bit.
This was something that I actually worked on with Jared. Cactuses being launched as the Minecraft player.
We know how precious this is to a global gaming community. We're so excited to be able to share this.
Minecraft is one of the biggest, beautiful worlds you can make. Yeah.
This movie is a joyful celebration of everything about Minecraft and creativity. That's one of the great things about Minecraft. If you want to survive, you gotta be creative. Now follow me!
Más adelante les tenemos un pequeño especial dedicado al estreno de Moana, así que pendientes, pero por ahora les dejamos una nueva escena.
Aloha, everyone.
Aloha, everybody. It is finally time to return to Motunui.
Moana is back for an all-new adventure filled with incredible new music and new friends that you're gonna love.
But don't worry, her old friends are back too. Hua, Hey Hey, and of course the shape-shifting demigod Maui himself. Can I get a chee-hoo?
This time around, Moana embarks on a mission to reconnect people across the entire ocean.
That's right, and with the help of her new crew, she'll have to overcome everything from terrifying sea monsters to Kakamora. Don't underestimate them.
Bring it on, Coco. Nuts. I can't wait for you to join this crew on an epic adventure. See Moana 2 only in cinemas this November. Be ready to switch it up. This is serious.
Is something distracting you?
Ya regresamos con mucho más de este especial desde Hawái con Mickey y Minnie, aquí en la premiere de Moana 2. Al regresar te contamos todo lo que tienes que saber sobre Heretic, la nueva película de terror con Hugh Grant. Tendremos un mini especial dedicado al estreno de Moana 2 con entrevistas a su equipo de directores, a los nuevos personajes y a Auli'i, que hace la voz de Moana. No te lo pierdas al regresar en Más que Cine. La hora de la venganza, el honor y la gloria llegó a las salas de Cinépolis con el estreno de Gladiador 2. Y hoy te voy a dar 3 razones por las cuales tienes que ver Gladiador 2 de Ridley Scott en las salas de Cinépolis. Las salas Macro XE cuentan con nuevos proyectores láser para que tengas una calidad y una experiencia insuperable. Las salas de Cinépolis tienen el audio perfecto. Todas las salas han sido calibradas para que tengas el mejor audio en tus películas. Imagínate, como si estuvieras en el propio Coliseo Romano. Cinépolis cuenta con la aplicación más segura del mercado. Busca tus boletos con tiempo y simplemente llegas, escaneas, entras y ya. Gracias. Disfruta de la magnitud de ver Gladiador 2 en tu sala de cine Cinépolis. Y recuerda, la magia del cine está en Cinépolis.
¿Y si te dijera que puedes disfrutar Panamá y otro destino por el precio de uno? Con el Panamá Stopover puedes conocer una ciudad colonial que vibra dentro de una metrópoli sorprendente, donde las compuertas se abren a tradiciones únicas y puedes usar zapatos nuevos recorriendo viejas historias. Aquí desayunas en el Caribe y almuerzas a orillas del Pacífico en un mismo día. Panamá tiene de todo y muy cerca. Con Panamá Stopover, haz una parada en tu próximo viaje sin costo adicional en tu pasaje. 2 destinos, una sola tarifa. Copa Airlines.
De vuelta con Más que Cine, gracias por acompañarnos. Estamos aquí desde la premiere global de Moana 2 en Hawái. Y lo que vamos a ver ahora es información de una película de terror que hace su estreno la próxima semana. Y se trata de Heretic, la nueva cinta que cuenta con la actuación muy inesperada del actor inglés Hugh Grant. A continuación descubrimos mucho más de esta historia.
Nobody's seen Hugh Grant like this. I don't think he's seen himself like this.
I play Mr. Reed. He's a very complex man who is quite amusing as well as terrifying.
Ah, good afternoon.
They say the devil greets you with a bouquet of flowers and a smile, and I think that's him.
Do you like pie?
Yeah.
My wife has pie in the oven.
Casting Mr. Reed was the hardest challenge. We kept coming back to Hugh.
There's a disarming quality that he really gives the audience.
I think Hugh Grant works so perfectly for this because we know him as someone who's so charming.
May I take your coat?
He greets you with a big smile. There's a photo of him and his dog.
I am a normal presenting man.
Is this a good guy? Is he a smart guy? We want to keep listening to him.
I think it is time.
Time for what?
Time for enlightenment. I felt it was very important that he should be fun to be in a room with. I think deliberately he's dropping in things just to make their eyes dart nervously. Oh, one thing, the walls and ceilings have metal in them. It's a fun game.
He's very manipulative.
I think he wants to prove to them that this man thought of every possible way to isolate us.
He's always trying to mess with people's heads, and that was fun for me to do.
What does this have to do with us leaving?
Everything.
It sends chills down my spine. What have you been looking for? What have you found?
You figured it out yet? I'm a baddie.
Y ahora vámonos con nuestra segunda entrega de noticias de esta semana.
Universal lanza el primer trailer para el film live action de Cómo entrenar a tu dragón. La cinta, protagonizada por Mason Thames, seguirá la historia de Hippo, un joven vikingo que aspira a cazar dragones al igual que el resto de amigos. Sin embargo, por cosas del destino, Hippo terminará haciéndose amigo de un dragón y ambos tendrán una relación única. Cómo entrenar a tu dragón se estrenará en cines el 13 de junio del 2025. Pixar lanzó el trailer de una de sus cintas que lleva mucho tiempo en espera de ver la luz. Se titula Helio. La película sigue a un chico de ese nombre, quien es confundido por el el líder del planeta Tierra. Él deberá ayudar a resolver un problema intergaláctico y, a la vez, descubrir quién es en realidad. La producción llegará a la pantalla grande el 13 de junio del 2025.
Continuamos con más que cine. Aquí nos encontramos con algunos especiales imitadores o fanáticos de Maui, aquí con este hook importantísimo en la historia de la película. Pero lo que vamos a ver ahora es la entrevista que mantuve con el equipo de directores de Moana 2, que incluyen a Jason Han, Dana Deluxe Miller y David G. Derrick Jr., que nos contaron todo sobre esta gran aventura. Amigos, nos encontramos con el elenco, el equipo de producción de Moana. Hi, you guys. How are you? Aloha.
Aloha.
We are great. So, congratulations. This is a great movie. It's an epic adventure. It had heart. It had laugh. It's incredible what we saw on the movie theater. How was the challenge to bring this story back and to give it a little different from the first one and have it like so relatable and so connected with what's happening in the world?
Well, Thank you for saying all that. I think we're all Moana fans first, in a lot of ways. We really and truly love her, and so we're gonna do right by our girl. But we got so excited about getting to expand her story, help her grow up a little bit, that I wouldn't say it was easy. Making a movie is never easy, but it really was a joy. And I hope that you see that on the screen.
It's 4 years in the making. What were the biggest challenges bringing the story back?
Well, it's incredible. I mean, we have over 700 people that work on this, and they're all incredibly passionate about every single frame, every single leaf that you see, or every single performance. And so it really is a collective effort where we all help each other out, pushing each other, and ultimately we get to make something bigger than any one of us could make on our own. And it's very special that we get to do this at Disney Animation.
What I love about Moana movie, the first one, and now this one, is the representation. How do you get all the information, all the mythological parts of the story so right and accurate? Because people are gonna say, no, it's not like that. how do you get it?
We do a lot of research, but also Dave and I are both Samoan, and we have this incredible cultural trust of experts from across the Pacific. And so, along with our research, we really have them to lean on. I think there's so many, not just to help provide facts and detailed, details of authenticity like within each frame, but also inspire us. We were so fortunate to get to work with people like the Polynesian Voyaging Society and Nainoa Thompson, who, I'm not a wayfinder. I've never been out on a canoe in the ways that Moana has been, but we could call him and say, hey, look, we're gonna put our girl through this monster storm. What is it like to be on a canoe in the middle of a hurricane? And it's so much of the stories that he told us have inspired us for her on her journey.
La próxima semana, más de la conversación con este increíble equipo de directores que nos trajeron la segunda versión de Moana, mucho mejor que la primera, se los prometo. Pero ya que hablamos de Moana 2, vamos a hablarles de Maui, el gran superhéroe mitológico de la región polinesia. Hay una nueva escena y aquí se la presentamos.
Okay, rule number 1. You never saw me like this, even though I still look very cool.
You look like a kidney stone.
And you look like someone who would know what that is. Now. Well, hello, Bacon. Okay, I feel like there's some backstory that I need to get caught up on.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I don't want to get attached if y'all... You know what I mean? Which you guys won't. You're not gonna do that. I don't even know why I said that. The point is, there's some serious God stuff going down. So I'm gonna go handle my business.
Y ahora vamos a hablarles de uno de los nuevos personajes que vienen en Moana 2. Se trata de Moni, interpretado por el actor local Auli'i Chung. Con él conversamos desde la playa y esto fue lo que nos contó sobre Moni y esta nueva aventura de Moana 2.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
Moana 2 viene con nuevos personajes y uno de ellos es este señor que hace de Moni, Auli'i. Hola, Auli'i, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
Hola. Muy bien, aloha. We say aloha here in Hawaii. Aloha. So, how is it like being in a Disney movie? This is like a great experience of your life.
Oh, it's such a dream come true. I grew up to be such a fan of Disney movies, and I remember walking through the Disneyland park and just thinking, like, man, if there's ever an opportunity to pair up my culture with what Disney does and how they make people feel, that would be a dream come true. And we're here living it.
You told us yesterday the story about how you got contacted when they first say, hey, you're gonna be in a movie about Polynesia and everything that you know and care. But when they say, it's gonna be a Disney movie, it's gonna be a Moana, what was your reaction?
I lost my mind. I don't think anybody here would really know how to like prepare themselves for that. You know, when we had first auditioned for it, there's the slight maybe thought that it could be for Moana, but I was like, nah, there's no way. And then it happened, and we're tripping out daily.
Yeah. You portray one of the new characters in the movie. What is what we have to know about Moni? What is so great about him? Because he's funny, he's enchanting, and he's also a big fan of Maui.
Yeah, no, Moni, I love to tell everybody that Moni is everybody's best friend. He's so warm-hearted, he's whimsical, he's fun-loving, and he is the biggest fan of Maui. Obsessively so. But the most important thing that I love so much about Moni is that he's the historian of Motunui. Yeah. He tells the stories of Motunui people, past, present, and future, and he's recruited to help kind of navigate through this new journey that the crew is on.
And what is so great about telling this story and bring it into the world?
Yeah, you know, like, I think the underlying theme and story of Moana has a lot to do with knowing who you are and how far you want to take yourself, and just, you know, self-evolution, but also doing it in a community basis where you do it really for your ohana, your community, so on and so forth. And that's such an underlying tone and theme of our culture as Polynesians. That's something that so many people can resonate with and so many people can connect to. And I believe that's why a lot of people have fallen in love with Moana and her whole story.
Yeah, of course. Have you met Dwayne Johnson already?
I have not, and I think I'm actually one of his biggest fans, so I'm trying really hard not to geek out about him.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Don't be money on
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Mahalo.
Wow. Hacemos una nueva pausa, pero al regresar tendremos la conversación que mantuve con Auli'i Cravalho, quien le da la voz a Moana. No te lo pierdas al regresar aquí en Más que Cine, en este programa especial desde Hawái. Y aquí estamos con Maui y Moana, una versión muy especial y local. Y lo que vamos a hacer ahora es ver una entrevista que le hicimos a la protagonista, a quien le da voz a Moana, la cantante y actriz Auli'i Cravalho. Amigos, nos encontramos con la estrella de Moana. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, how are you today?
It's a pleasure, un placer de conocerte.
Thank you. Aloha, welcome to Hawaii.
We're so connected. We're from the Pacific. We have the Pacific and the Atlantic in Panama, and this movie connects the whole world. That's what it meant to be in the Moana 2. How was bringing this character back many years after the first one?
It feels amazing. I was 14 when I was first cast, and I turned 24 in just a couple of days, so I've had this character in my bones for a decade now, which is crazy to say. So to see Moana grow up on screen, when we last saw her to now 3 years have passed, and I feel like I've grown up right along with her. She is on the journey of a lifetime. She goes even further out beyond the reef, and thanks to her, I also have as well.
Enfrentaremos a monstruos extraños, dioses furiosos.
I love the movie because it's packed with action, with heart, and the representation that I like the most, because many people doesn't know about the Polynesian culture and everything, and we got it there. How do you think people is gonna cope with that information that they're not used to or they don't know about?
I think there's always something to learn from films like this. Like, if you didn't know about navigation, about being a wayfinder on the open ocean, when Moana puts her hand up to measure, truly measure the distance between the line of the horizon and the star that she's trying to measure to, you might not know what that is. So I'm really grateful that this film shines a light on Indigenous knowledge like that, and that we have Disney bops and great songs to go along with it.
Ahora extraño al monstruo de lava. ¡Hagamos esto!
Yeah, how about the musical growth that you have gone through from the first time and this time? We got a lot of songs, and what is so important to a Disney movie to have beautiful songs?
Oh, well, I think it's really important that story be told also through music. I say that because I'm also a theater kid, so I love a good
break into song number,
Yeah.
but it's true that for our first film, we had so many incredible songs. We had How Far I'll Go, and this time around, I feel like our power ballad is really Beyond. So I'm glad that we get to have those two juxtaposed, and seeing Moana's growth from I Wonder How Far I'll Go to I Will Go Beyond is a really great story.
Increíble el talento de esta cantante y actriz, y la próxima semana tendremos mucho más de esa conversación con Auli'i Cravalho. No se lo pierdan. Pero vamos a terminar con los estrenos de esta semana.
So serious.
A human could never break my curse.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster. Let's do this!
If you try to reconnect the people, you will be destroyed. This is bigger than the ancestors. Bigger than us.
The entire ocean is counting on us.
I can't do this alone.
Come on, Will!
We're gonna have to fight them eventually.
I'm not leaving you. We're in this together.
A lot more of us are gonna die.
I can't lose you.
This is about more than just your son.
There's no such thing as more than my son.
Y estuvimos en la alfombra roja, donde tuvimos la oportunidad de conversar brevemente con uno de los protagonistas, el que le hace la voz a Maui, el gran Dwayne La Roca Johnson, quien también está preparando la versión live action de esta película, haciendo el mismo personaje. Vamos a ver qué nos contó.
I miss being here and feeling the island vibes and feeling the aloha from start to finish on this carpet. It really feels like a coming home. But also the chihus. We own that. That is our way of saying hip hip hooray. It has nothing to do with the movie or the song, so expect a lot more of that tonight. This time around, we have all new villains, all new monsters, all new songs, and these are things that should really be shared. So bring your friends, see it in a theater where you can feel the music in your bones. That's how I like to watch movies anyway, and feel free to sing along. This is the kind of Disney movie to do that to. Moana 2 is back and better than ever. I'm so excited for people to see it.
Ocean, if you'd be so kind.
The animated is, you'll see it tonight, but also the live action. I just wrapped my portion of the live action a couple of days ago. Animated is visually stunning, it's beautiful, there's new music. Maui sings a new song, the new music across the board, amazing. Live action Moana, I just wrapped a couple of days ago. I realized very quickly that there's a very powerful mana what happens when you put something on its feet that's live, and especially something like Moana and Maui with real blood and real skin and bones. Hey, fans in Panama, hello. I put the wig on. I transformed into Maui. And I will say this, aside from the stupid jokes that I tell, is it was a real honor to put live action Moana on its feet and play Maui, live action Maui, because also, and even, in animated Maui, because for you guys to know is live action Maui or regular Maui, animated Maui, either one, I'm living my grandfather. My grandfather, so the character of Maui was largely inspired by my grandfather, who's buried here. Yeah, it's very special. So this is why all this is so meaningful to me. So thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for bringing your culture to all the people that doesn't know. That's one of the best things that Moana has, to bring your culture to everywhere.
Thank you. But we all have cultures we could be proud of, right?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Panama.
So Panama, you have
We
cultures.
got the Pacific also.
Yes, absolutely. So we all share that, I think.
Bueno, y así llegamos al final de esta edición especial de Más que Cine, aquí desde la Premiere Mundial de Moana 2 en Hawái. Espero que hayan disfrutado todo el contenido que tuvimos para ustedes en este mini especial y pendientes la próxima semana, que también conversamos con el equipo de escritoras de las canciones de esta película y mucha más información de lo que nos dijeron los directores y la propia Auli'i, que es la voz internacional de Moana. Yo me despido y les agradezco su sintonía y nos volvemos a encontrar aquí la próxima semana en Más que Cine.